All right, hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike. So, I got a box in the mail today. Oh, CGC box. So, I'm outside. You're gonna hear some crickets. If I'm in the basement, you hear crickets, anyways. But I figured I'd go over this with you folks and see what I know what the grades are. I know every single one of them. It's like I gotta know. But there's some cool things in there. These books are from Terrificon back in August, I don't know, the 18th or something like that. So it was about 4 weeks. So I figured I would show off the loose ones that I got first. And actually, this first one is not from there at all. This one's from New York Comic Con last year. This is done from Erod, but it'll open up the next book I want to show. This is an autograph, Amazing Spider-Man 538. Done by Clayton Crane. Just a sick looking cover. I love this one right here. It's awesome. But what came out before this one was Sensational Spider-Man number 33, and it's just kind of the reverse. It's got Aunt May holding Spidey, and I had Clayton Crane. He signed it right there in white, a white Sharpie paint pen. It really came out cool. He was excited to see this, and he said the original had more like spider webs. I don't know if you can see him over here, and then down here he said he had a trash can and some really cool background stuff, but the cover just kind of cut off a lot of it. Spidey got in his ass kicked. The Rhino beat the piss out of him that day. And this is, obviously with the Civil War, this is when Aunt May got shot. So, cool. Clayton Crane's here. This one you guys have seen. It's been since dubbed the Red Wedding. One that I got done 2 years ago at Terrificon. It's where it started. And, East Coast, I was able to get George Perez. And then this year, I was able to get Dan Jurgens on here. So there's 11 SIGs on here. And there's probably like 5 more that I could get on here. So, hopeful, Dennis Janke, Stuart Inneman, Louis Simonson, Carl Kessel, John Byrne, probably not, but right there, not bad. Dave Johnson, he was there, and I was able to get this Batman. What number is this one here? I'm not sure, I forget, but I already had Capullo and Snyder on here, so it's the Mask variant, and Dave Johnson, yeah, right there. So pretty cool. Now I got all 3 on there. Another thing I got done, this was colored by yours truly, Batman 48, the adult coloring book. Came out pretty good, right? Not bad. No hell, Dave Johnson cover, might as well get that taken care of, right? Ryan Stegman, Donnie Cates, and Clayton Crane all at Terrificon. So, Absolute Carnage number 1. I was able to get this taken care of. We got Cates, Stegman, Clayton Crane. Very awesome. One guy I was excited to meet, really. But before I jump in there, let me grab another one. Sensational Spider-Man 32. Right there. This Mary Jane cover. Peter. Signed by Clayton Crane in a red Sharpie paint pen. If you haven't used the paint pens, man, you gotta go for them. Hold on a second. One second. Thank you. Greg Land was there. I was able to get a bunch of signed by him. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 16, The Hunted, right there. Beautiful black cat. Greg Land. Brought back some old school Greg Land stuff. Spectacular Spider-Man number 26. Signed up here. Spectacular Spider-Man number 23. Right there in blue. Awesome. Nice Gwen Stacy cover. And this one here X-Men number 449. We got Greg Land right up here. I always had Chris Claremont on here. It is made out to me, so that's now complete. Actually, I could have gotten Scott Hanna on there. He was there, and I just brain fart. So that's it for the Lucy's. I did get this Hobbit book, and it's in here pretty tight. So there's a guy named Pete Wenzel. He was there, and if you ever seen it, you know, this is, I'll just open it up. This is what his artwork looks like. Pretty cool. But he was able to do this for me and charged me nothing and gave me a little sketch of Gandalf. So cool guy to meet if you see him at cons. So that's it for really the loose signature books. So let's get on to the box. Now, there's 10 books in here, and they're not all for me. A bunch are for our good friend Davis, Comic Minds, and 2 of them are for Erod 212. Erod helped me out on a couple things, and so 2 of these are for him, and I'll let you know which ones are for Davis's, which ones are mine. I already spoke to them. They already know their grades, and they said it was cool. So I will open this one up here, and oh wow, these are awesome. This one here is Venom 158, and this one's signed by Mark Bagley. This is Davis's book, and yeah, let's get on to it. So he got a nice 9.6, got Mark Bagley right there, and check out this, which is really cool. We got the new Venom label, huh? Yes, that's badass. Wow, came out awesome in the paint pen. So he'll be excited to see that. Let's go for the next one. And that's all the eBay stuff. Oh wow, all right. Wolverine, now you guys know the story on when you see it. This is Wolverine 55, the homage cover to Crime Suspense 22. Came back at a 9.8, signed by Greg Land. Super glare because I'm outside, but oh well. And that is a thing of beauty. Now, I had probably 20, 25 of these at one point or another. I came across them all at about 10 cents a piece. And that's an old video. It's old school Amazing Marifinator. So go ahead and check that one out if you want to check, see that video. But wow, that came out awesome. And a 9.8 too. So that's a book that Erod had pressed out for me, and actually pressed out for us, because I got one too. Oh wow, again, a Venom label. This is Venom number 1. This is signed by Stegman and Cates. Came back at gorgeous 9.6. The Venom label. There's the signatures down the bottom. Sorry about that glare, guys, but nothing I can do about it. That's a smoking hot book. Smoking hot. Alright, let's dig in some more. Venom 157. Signed by Scott Hanna and Mark Bagley. Came back at a gorgeous 9.8 right there. It's an awesome Venom label. These Venom labels are sick. Sick. Wow. So, yeah, I'm sure Davis will be happy with those. I know I would. Okay. Here's another one. Amazing Spider-Man 14. Right here, 9.8. I didn't get a Spidey label on it, but I did get it signed by Greg Land for him in yellow paint pen. Yellow was popping that day. So that's Craven versus Conan on the cover. Yeah, those crickets are crazy right now. Alright, so I think that's the end of Davis's stuff. Here's another one, 9.8 Wolverine 55. Signed in blue right there, Greg Land. Gorgeous. And the third copy. So that's it. I brought 5 with me. I submitted 3. 2 of them, one I sent off to Cholula, and the other one I sent off to AG Surfer. So that's that. Let's go with this one right here. Son of a bitch, they didn't do it. Oh, fucking pricks, I'm telling you. Anyways, Venom number 3. This came back at a 9.8 right here. Got the cool Venom label. This is my book. Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman autograph. This is a book that I won off of, it was a YouTube auction. The names escaping me right now, but I outbid Jeff Johnson by like $1. He said fold. So that's pretty cool to have right there. That's nice. And this is the one where I said, son of a bitch, because I had asked for a Spidey label on here, and it just didn't freaking happen. But I had E-Rod press this, and got an awesome 9.6. This is ASM 410. I wanted that Spidey label, god damn it. And, yeah, 9.6. So, carnage-ized. Covers are wicked popular, and that's signed by Mark Bagley right there. And lastly, guys, I have now there's some talk going on about this book, and who knows where it's going to land. I don't know if it will land in the significance of the first Tim Drake as Robin, 3rd printing, newsstand, whatever, which is like $1,000. But it seems like things are moving up for this book. There's been some raw sales on eBay, $50 and $80. I'm watching one right now. But let's find out if, where this book eventually lands, if it holds true. So this is Superman 75. Probably the most iconic story of the 90s, the death of Superman. And I got this signed by Brett Breeding and Dan Jurgens in beautiful paint pens. This is the 3rd printing, and it's the newsstand. So this baby is mere mint. Came back at a 9.4. There's the newsstand. There's the Jurgens. There's the Breeding up there. And we'll see what happens with this thing. I don't know. Sky is the limit for this. Looks really nice and encapsulated, and it's got that gold label. So that's it. I'm outside. Patriots flag is waving. Red Sox suck, but overall very cool CGC haul. And until next time, talk to y'all later.